Hi everybody. I wanted to show you my crystal babies, the ones that are going to help me with my crystal readings. I know somebody's done them on YouTube before, so I'm going to use the word adopted, because it wasn't initially my own idea. But the whole point of this was, I had a reading done, and we were discussing using more divination tools like tarot, and I just don't like using tarot. It's not that I can't. I know I have. I've done readings for people and they say they're extremely accurate, but for some reason to me, I don't know if it's a confidence thing or what, but I just feel like I'm talking out of my ass. I mean, it's like, I pick the cards apart, like they teach you, I've been taught, and then it's like, well, this means this to me, blah, 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 and then, I don't have a connection to the cards. Like my son says, they're not Yu-Gi-Oh cards, the heart's not in the cards. I just don't use them. I like them. I have a collection of them. I have oracle cards because they're like dummy proof because the meanings are already on them most of the time. But, so, among talking to one of my reader friends as she was doing a reading for me, she decided that I should do some research and form my own version of reading, like either Witch's Ruins, which she makes, Witch's Ruins, something more earth-based since I'm an earth sign. Well, I have bowls and, like, in that cabinet, I've got, like, bowls and bowls of different crystals and everything that are sitting there for whenever I need them. So, I have decided to take, well, my initial goal was 13, but as I got a little more enthused in it, I ended up with 21. So, it's technically 7. 3 groups of 7. So, I'm going to show you my crystal babies. This is not going to be the bag I do the readings in, because it's just way too small. So, my goal this weekend is to make a bigger bag for my crystals. So, not in any particular order. Here is my hagstone. When I see a hagstone, I think of the crone. Mysteries unknown, because you're supposed to look through the hole and be able to see things that you won't be able to see. Hagstones are really hard to find, actually, in like crystal books, because they're more of a magical purpose than a that's the word I'm looking for, holistic healing. I mean, they're not, most of my books don't have anything on them. I had to do research on that stone myself. And one of my beautiful amethyst pieces. Amethyst, I love me some amethyst. Especially when it's banded like that. Love me some amethyst. And sunstone. You can't really see him too well. The lighting's not that great in here, but gotta have sunstone for the father. Or the god, whatever. Red jasper. Also a really, really great stone. I'm going to make a video on each one of these later that goes a little more in depth, but this is my smoky quartz, which I can see through, but I don't think you guys can because of the lighting. Maybe, yeah, kind of. Kind of see a little there. And my fluorite. Love me some double-sided fluorite. It's purple on one side and green on the other. Love that. This is really special. My mother gave this to me. It's a piece of turquoise, but it's called a Sleeping Beauty turquoise because it comes from a mine called Sleeping Beauty, and because of how blue it is, it's a special named turquoise, but it's initially turquoise. And moonstone. Gotta have moonstone for the mother, right? For the great goddesses. Gotta have moonstone. Rose quartz. Also a great buddy of mine. Always need me some rose quartz. Selenite. Got a big old piece of this. Especially for that crown chakra. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to say this right because I butcher this word. It's charlite. It's this beautiful purple. I'm going to have to redo this one later when I do it better lighting, but it's beautiful purple. It's supposed to be like the hippie stone. It's supposed to like be a happy-go-lucky, make you feel good type stone. It makes me feel good, so I love it. My bloodstone. Gotta love me some bloodstone. Another one of my go-tos. Especially when ladies in that time of the month and the cramping and all that. Love me wearing me some bloodstone. This isn't the one I wear. I have one that's actually split in half. Like red on one side, green on the other. That I wear. That I wrapped. My tiger's eye. Got me a nice piece of red tiger's eye. Strength. Also, you know, I see, you know, eye of the tiger. You know, strength, stability. You know, this is my go-to. Now I'm going to draw a blank. I have the word on the tip of my tongue. It's usually how it happens when I video things. Carnelian. Second chakra, sex organs, energy, passion. So, I mean, along with the root chakra of passion, but this is a very high vibrational energy type stone. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair because it's just hot here, and you probably should put it up. This is one of my favorites. This is called peacock ore. It's got another name that starts with a B, but I can't remember what it is right now, so I call it peacock ore. It's got the beautiful purple and blue and green and gold flecks in it. To me, royalty. A higher standard. You know, just overall, like, I don't know, just, you know, like, royalty. I mean, like, you're the top dog. This is the stone. This is the top dog. You know, you're where you're supposed to be. You can't really see that it's blue. It's sodalite, good throat chakra. For communication. Yeah, I need to hold this a little bit more longer. Good for communication. It's a little lighter than the camera showing, but it's a really great one. And black tourmaline, good grounding, absorbing negativity and banishing it. Great stone. We're almost done, I promise. This one, extremely, I laugh every time I see it because to me it's very phallic shaped, but it's lithium quartz. And like the name lithium, like the medicine, it's supposed to be a natural antidepressant. Really good for, trying to get better look at keep forgetting where my camera is, like I'm using my phone, so it's like over here. Really good for like gem elixirs, wearing, you know, as an antidepressant. This is a rough garnet. You can't see that it's a garnet, but it's a rough garnet. Garnet is my birthstone, as well as a root chakra, passion, you know, all the funness of the color red, the dark blood red, the almost black type red. And citrine. You gotta have a good piece of citrine. Helps keep all the rest of the crystals clean because it's a self-cleaner and it cleanses everything else around it. As well as it's a good third chakra stone. So willpower, helps you balance that. It also absorbs negativity and changes it positively to positivity and disperses. So good stone. Last but not least, a good piece of blue lace agate. Calming, very soothing, anti-stress type stone. So those are my crystal babies that I plan on using for my crystal readings. Now, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. I did post a question on Facebook about should I do like a daily reading with like just a posted picture, or maybe a daily reading with a quick video, or a weekly reading like, I don't know, like Doreen Virtue does, where she draws 3 cards, where I draw 3 stones, meaning Monday, Tuesday, then Wednesday, Thursday, then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right now I just want to practice and get used to the stones and what they tell me before I start doing individual readings. The goal is to eventually do individual readings and, get that going to where I get paid for what I do. But for right now, I'd like to practice and get to hone in with the stones themselves. I mean, they're my stones. They've been my stones for years. But they have a new purpose. So to get that honed in, that's what their purpose is for. So if anybody's interested, just hit me up on Facebook, Crystal Dawn Hazley, or message me on YouTube. So thank you. Have a great day.